God. I was not streaming that entire time. Holy crap. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. I can't believe it. So that's why there was somebody waiting. It's because I had not gone live. Oh my God. I feel so stupid now. I feel so incredibly stupid. Jesus. Oh, okay. Oh man. I feel like I'm gonna have to start this over now next week. I can't keep doing this. Oh man, that is such a bummer. Well, that's the stream growing pains for you. Well, okay. So here's what we're gonna do. We are literally gonna start over because that's it. Yep, we're logging out. So, okay, let me go to my OBS for a second. Let's go to full cam while I paper over my embarrassment. Hi, everybody. This stream was supposed to have started an hour and a half ago, but because I'm a dum-dum, I have been streaming this entire time, or so I thought, when in fact I was actually just talking to myself because I had never hit the go live button in YouTube. So it's going to be a bit of a shorter stream today, and I'm going to start where I started at the beginning. I mean, I guess this is just a mistake that everybody has to make at some point. So we're going to be playing Final Fantasy XIV, as you can see here. So, so I created this character, and I came up with fantastic voices for all of the... Okay, there she is. Nope. So what we're going to do is we're going to start over. And this doesn't... Man, this gives me no real pleasure, so we're going to let the clock tick down there. Hi, everybody. So this is literally my office hours. I teach online for Syracuse, and so for 2 hours every week, I have to be available through chat. I have a chat window. You guys can't see it, but I can see it. It's open up. It's open up there. So if I need to pop out all of a sudden, it's probably because one of my students actually did show up to my office hours, and I will need to communicate with them privately so as, not to commit any FERPA violations. But since generally no one shows up to my... Let's go full cam for this. Since generally no one shows up to my office hours, I get really bored, and I usually just watch videos the entire time. So I figured maybe instead I should make this time available to you guys out there on the internet. I thought I had been doing that for the past hour and a half. I hadn't been, because I'm an idiot. So that's the first thing you'll need to learn about me, is that despite being highly educated, I am a moron. I'm a complete moron. Anyway, streaming growing pains. So yeah, so this time I guess we'll be spent with you guys. I'll be doing it every week because I have office hours every week. So yeah, show up, hang out with me, and we'll play a little Final Fantasy XIV. So let's go back into the game. So what I had done, load appearance data. So I had already done the in-game character design, and so this is our character. Her name is going to be Sabeau Tabie, literally, and she is going to be an arcanist. So yes, I'll save it there. Yes, data saved. Okay. So her birthday is going to be, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to go through this fairly quickly. I did a whole spiel last time. So who is Sabeau Tabie? Sabeau Tabie, so she, like many young people who come from working class families, see, we're going to go with the god of knowledge. Let's see. So disciplines of magic. Like I said, she's going to be an arcanist. Like many people who, yeah, like I said, come from working class families and are the first to go to college. So she went off to do her studies at Ishgard A&M, primarily because, you know, her working class parents thought that she was going to go on to be an airship engineer. But of course, little Sabeau Tabie, she took she took a Legends and Myths class in her first year at Ishgard A&M and was absolutely enamored of the humanities. And so instead of using her extremely expensive education to learn something so that she could get a real job, she decided to double major in astrology and Viera studies. Now, unfortunately, the only thing that this qualified her for was basically to go to grad school, because she now had mountains of debt piling on top of her, and the only way to keep deferring her loans was to stay in school. So she's going to go to grad school to study book magic. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, book magic. So let's get into the game for the second time. No, I didn't want Zalira. I actually wanted Diabolos. Select another. All right. So her name, Sabeau Tabie. All right, we ready for this? Let's get into the game again. So yeah, normally I'll be starting these streams at 2:30, and like I said, I had thought I'd started this stream at 2:30, but because I'm a dum-dum, that is not what happened. So it'll be an extremely short stream today, since my office hours only go until 4:30. So I'll be getting off then so that I can go make my family some dinner and whatnot. Oh wait, the opening sequence. Here we go. There's our girl. This is actually kind of what it feels like when you graduate from undergrad. You feel like you're being dropped into an abyss, especially in the modern economy. Blink, blink. Here. Here. Feel. I'm not going to say all the same stuff that I said last time. Let's just watch the pretty intro. It's very beautiful. Step into the light, my child. No. Dark Dude. I am Dark Dude. I will destroy you. Hear, feel, think. Okay. I will do all those things. Big, glowy ball. Oh yeah, here we go. Dark man. This outfit is so absurd. I kind of love it and hate it at the same time. Mostly the hat. I'd really dislike the hat. Oh yeah, here it comes. Book magic. You cannot stop the power of book magic. I will use my face tattoo magic. Tattoo magic. Book magic. Which will win? No one knows. Oi, you're right, Lash. God, I can't believe I'm going to do this voice all over again. Oh, what? What? You were moaning in your sleep and sweating buckets besides. Rolling of the ship got your stomach churning, has it? Don't seem like seasickness now that I look at you. It'll be the ether then, I reckon. Some are more sensitive to this stuff than others, see. And we ain't too far from Vilbrun now, which is chock full of etherites. This voice really makes my throat hoarse. No need to fret, though. You'll soon get used to it. Might as well have been bloomin' seasickness. Ships leaping around like a demented chokeabout today.
I reckon I might head out on deck, get myself a breath of fresh air. Limsa Lominsa's still a far way off, in case you were wondering. Seeing as you're awake and all, how's about you keep me company till we get there?
I don't know, creep.
Them young'uns don't much care for conversation, see?
Maybe they just don't want to hang out with a creepy guy.
Any rude. Brennan's the name, and peddling's me trade.
Cinematic shots. Nice. I have to say that when I first played the game, this was one of the things that turned me on to it, was the fact that it was just like, compared to other MMOs that I've played, it was just a much prettier game. And the cinematic camera angles really make it sort of feel like a Final Fantasy game.
Oh, smell that salty sea breeze. Now then, lass.
Oh, did you guys just notice that? Like, did you notice where his gaze started?
Now then, lass, judging by your unusual garments, I'd say you're one of them new adventurers. Am I warm?
I hope you're not warm.
I knew it. Going wherever the wind blows, seeking fortune and glory. Now that's what I call living. So long as you can avoid dying, I mean. Ain't no secret that adventuring's a risky business. These days especially. What was that first attracted you to it?
So the first time I went through this, I said, ... So what attracted us to becoming an adventurer? I don't know.
To gain power.
I'm a strong woman.
Power? As in, power to do good? Like protecting the weak and fighting for what's right and all that? I thought that's what you meant. Well, adventurers do get up a lot of fighting, that's for sure. You'll never be short of a chance to polish your warcraft in the adventuring business.
I'm not playing Warcraft.
Once we make port, you'd best sign yourself up at the Adventurers Guild. They'll set you on the right path.
Once you get to town, better go to the Shack Show and register, with you being a foreigner and all.
And it wouldn't be hurting you to join a guild neither. Limsa's home to a few, so if you fancy learning how to swing an axe, or even sling a spell, you should think about seeking one out. Just remember, though, there are more important things than fortune and glory.
Really?
Such as, breathing. Ain't no profit in being dead, and that's a fact.
Thanks for the advice. This pull-away shot's nice. Like I said, the camera movement is really good, and the cuts, and the jumps. Yeah. That. Kaboom, kaboom.
Ship's off starboard bow. Pirate colors.
That voice, I could have mixed it up, but I didn't.
Pirates. Bloody hells.
Have you no sense? Get below. There they go. Get below deck. Because that'll really help you out. Get below deck because we can all have a drink at the bar. Get below deck where we can hang out and get plastered.
What is the world coming to? Pirates flying on a ship flying in Lominsa colours. Bastards either have a boatload of balls or bugger all for brains.
The alliteration there is so fantastic. I can tell that whoever did the localization on that had a really fun time.
You can rest easy, friends. We've made it out of cannon range, and no buccaneer's bark'll catch this flighty temptress once the wind's in her sails. That was too bleeding close. Glad one of us kept her head on her shoulders. I reckon I'd lost mine, otherwise. If them pirates gave up the chase, we must be close to port. Let's head up on deck and have us a look, shall we?
Why am I hanging out with this guy? What does he have to offer me? I'm an independent woman. Do. Twee, tweedle, twoo.
By the boy, is this your first trip to Limsa Lominsa?
No. Yes, but no.
Thought not. But I'll wager there have been some changes since your last visit. Allow a journeyed itinerant to apprise you of the current state of affairs. Limsa Lominsa prides itself on being Eorzea's foremost naval power. Weren't too long ago that the place was ruled by pirates, but thanks to the current admiral's civilizing influence, the city-state could almost pass for a respectable nation. You'd never guess she was once a rum-swilling buccaneer herself. Of course, most folk ain't so quick to change, and with a town full of liberty-loving ruffians, you can imagine how many naysayers and troublemakers she's got to deal with. Like them pirates who took a fancy to us just now. And if that weren't bad enough, I've heard the Sahagan are raiding... Sahagan? I still don't know how to pronounce that. Are raiding the coast just as bold as you please. Them are the sea-dwelling beastmen the locals call fishbacks. In case you didn't know.
In case you were wondering what all the local slurs are, let me give you a list. Fishbacks, Jesus. I mean, it's a little too close to an actual slur, Jesus.
Oh, at long last, land ho! Behold Limsa Lominsa, a nation blessed by the ocean's bounty and beloved of Limlin. Goddess and navigation.
Alright, I'm going to take a look. Oh, the RP walks are so great. But that skirt is riding up very high. Sorry if I sound a little bit prudish at times, but some of the outfits in this game are a bit... Oh. I get a break. Oh, is that what his voice actually sounds like?
Amidst the roiling waves of the Lotunnel Sea lies the maritime city-state of
Limsa Lominsa.
To this haven for bandits and brigands, cutthroats and curs, seekers of both freedom and fortune, comes a lone adventurer.
So, for those, my God, now I'm going to repeat all sorts of things. So, like, I'm not really going to be paying attention to chat too much. I have to focus on my chat log here, not in YouTube. But I'll look at it afterwards and see how many people actually showed up and contributed, and then I'll have an idea as to whether or not I should be more actively involved in chat. But I have a bit of a potato for a computer, so I don't have like multiple monitors with everything, one thing on one monitor and nothing on another. Oh, here it is. Oh, yeah, fresh off the boat. Here she comes. There's our girl. New in town, heading off to grad school, met her first creeper.
And here's where we part ways, lass. I'm off to the markets to deliver me wares. Then it's on to the high road for me. Here, I want you to have this, by way of thanks for saving me arse earlier.
Thanks.
Hey, you never did tell me your name, did you? Well, here's an idea. Become the sort of storied personage I can brag about having met, and I'll consider us square.
I don't owe you anything, dude. I don't owe you a thing. What a weird guy. Man, and his RP walk just looks kind of creepy.
Discovery and triumph, may the navigator guide this brave soul on her life's voyage. Till sea swallows all.
Till sea swallows all. Alright, we're going to get the title now. Because you got to pan out. Nice. Final Fantasy XIV. Whatever that is. Some number. Fade to black. And load. Alright, we're coming in. New in town. Checking everything out. Nice. bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, literally in her case. RP walking everywhere. Almost like slower than RP. Well, like other, yeah, no, that's like. Can you even walk that slowly in the game?
Hey, you there! I mean you. This is my district, and I make it my business to know all the scum that washes up in it.
What?
An adventurer fresh off the boat, is it? Well then. Allow one of Limsa Lominsa's finest to set you on the right path. Hop to it, lass. I haven't got all day.
All right, we're going to have to move now. Oh, God, do I have to rebind things again? Welcome to Limsa Lominsa, a bustling city-state filled with scoundrels and brigands, the rough-cut diamond of the Rotano Sea. Please select the control scheme you wish to use. Mouse and keyboard. Follow the instructions to move your character and adjust the position of the camera. I already know how to do this. When you are ready to proceed, speak to Risflo. Okay. No, I don't want to do that. But one of the things I do want to do is change my strafe. So I want strafe left to be that. Yes. And I want strafe right to be that. Yes. There we go. Okay. Yeah, okay, yeah, moving the camera around. All right, let's zoom in for the shot. Slowly. Oh yeah, look at that. They got the ether right in the background. Do. All right. Let's take our girl out. All right. All right. To be recognized as an adventurer in the city-state of Limsa Lominsa, you must first register yourself with the Adventurers Guild. You must go to the shack show and register, you dumb foreigner.
Now then, I'm sure you're itching to explore, but adventurers are required to register their presence in the city.
I don't know if this is the same voice as I did before.
In the city. Without a bit of local knowledge, you're like to get your throat slit in some piss-stinking alley. So before you do anything else, get yourself over to the Drowning Wench and enroll with the Adventurers Guild. It's not far. Just head straight down this street and speak with Grayfar. He'll show you how to work that big moving platform we call the Crow's Lift, and that'll take you up to the pub. Once you're there, look for a fellow by the name of Batteron. He's the proprietor of the Wench. He might curse like an ill-sodden sailor, but the man's got a soft spot for wide-eyed newcomers like yourself. He'll set you straight. Got all that? Good. Now run along, and may the navigator guide you on your journey.
You have begun a quest. Use the duty list to help you complete your task. Let's bring up the map. Okay. Oh, that's right. I have to do the quest where I touch it anyway, so we'll just go over here.
Welcome to Limsa Lominsa. If you mind to visit the Drowning Wench, the Crow's Lift will take you there.
Take the Crow's Lift, yes. I will do that. Thank you. Do. All right. Let's go talk to Baderon.
See right here in my book.
Yep, that's a book. Oh, hey. All right. Here's our girl.
Greetings to you, lass. What'll it be? Aye, but you ain't here for the drink, are you? You've come with a mind to try your end at adventuring, I reckon. Well, you'll find no shortage of work here in Limsa. The name's Baderon. And this most hospitable hosteries is the Drowning Wench. 'Tis also the home of the Adventurers Guild here in Limsa. That's why we've got a desk specially for handling guild business, and why I seem to spend more time saving the necks of whelps like yourself than wetting the throats of me regulars.
Bar and city office.
Adventurers have a knack for finding trouble, see? Not that they need it in these parts on account of there being trouble wherever you look. If you manage to steer clear of the fishbacks... And the kobolds outside the city, the pirates on the inside will get you instead. And if they don't mention, there's always the Garlean Empire to finish the job. No one knows what they're planning, of course, but if they're planning anything, you can be sure it's to kill the lot of us. Garlean. Aye, this town seems peaceful at a glance, but look again, and you'll see a people living in fear of what tomorrow might bring. And who can blame them, after everything that's happened? Eorzea took a mighty blow during the calamity, but our homes weren't the only things what got wiped off the face of existence by that thrice-damned bastard of a dragon. It took our bleeding memories too, and no one's been able to explain it in a way as makes an ounce of sense. None of the folks what saw and lived to tell the tale seem to agree on how the tale actually goes. 'Tis all foggy, like recollections from an hard night on the ale.
From beginning the theme of drunks.
You can imagine why people might fear for the future if they can't rightly recall the past. But there is one thing we all remember, and that's that the group of adventurers what laid down their lives to drag Eorzea back from the brink when she was bound for the abyss. Well, I say we remember. Truth is, that we ain't forgotten what they did for us. This God's damned calamity-spawned memory loss robbed us of their names. It don't even let us picture their damned faces. 'Tis like staring at a gull flying in front of the sun. All you see in your mind's eye is a shadow shed against a blinding glare. And that's how every bugger describes it, by the way. Give or take the odd gull. It's this what's got people calling these heroes the Warriors of Light. If Limsa's ever going to put this time of darkness behind it, it's going to need venturers to banish the fear. It's going to need new heroes like the ones we lost. Maybe one day you'll be one of them, and that's why any aid we can give to a venturer is effort well spent. What say you, lass? You're willing to lend us your strength?
So nay.
Me thanks to you, and to the navigator and all. I knew she'd steer you my way for a reason. Oh, but listen to me. You're a known like a sun-touched fishwife. 'Tis high time we got your mark in my book. Put your scroll right there. Too bad I can't read. Sabeau Tabie, is it? And a fine name it is. Congratulations. You're now an upstanding member of the Adventurers Guild.
Now that you've registered at the Shiak Show, you can work. You there, adventurer. You sailed in on the last ferry, did you not? That was a ferry? That's a good ship. The captain reported being attacked by a pirate vessel, and several witnesses have testified independently that a passenger matching your description went out on deck mere moments before the incident took place. Sending your friends signals, were you?
Now, hold on a minute there, officer. You got the wrong list. This fine upstanding young lady is me dear departed grandma's sister's niece's cousin's closest companion. The lass wouldn't be caught dead fraternizing with such unsavory elements.
Is that right? You are surely aware of the recent kidnappings. Respectfully, then, we cannot be too trusting of outsiders at a time when the loyalty of even our closest friends is in doubt.
Aye, you make a good point there, officer. A very good point. Very wise. You needn't worry, though. I keep one eye open at all times, me, and two more often than not. Now, sir, what say you to a tankard of me finest ale afore you return to your duties, eh?
Not a watered-down cup of piss like last time, I should hope.
Yeah.
God, this game is so Japanese.
Ain't got the faintest idea what you're on about, officer. The wench might offer some of the cheapest grog this side of the Strait of Merylthor, but that don't mean it won't get you good and pickled. And look, there's a chair over there just crying out to be sat on, so kick off from heavy boots, eh? I got my eyes on you, barkeep. You'll have to excuse these edgy bloody yellow jackets. There's been a spate of kidnappings, see, and they ain't got a clue who's behind them. Naturally, they've taken a clapping irons on anyone who looks vaguely suspicious, which means venturers, visitors, and pretty much every bugger else in this town. Don't take it personal, though. Us Lominsans can be an headstrong bunch of bastards, 'tis true. But given time, we'll grow on you. Now, where was I? Oh, aye, welcome to Limsa Lominsa, where the sea's as green as the faces of me patrons after a few too many blackbelly whiskies. Nice. Now take a moment to gather your wits, and we'll get started with learning you the ways of the city.
Nice. This concludes the introductory game tutorial. You have taken your first step as an adventurer in the city of Limsa Lominsa. Listen well to the wisdom of Bateron Ten Fingers, then go forth and discover the incredible adventures that await you. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-da. Nice. Level up. 1 to 2, baby. We're doing it. We're making our way. Close to home. Bateron, proprietor of the Drowning Wench, wants you to perform 3 tasks that will help you learn the fundamentals of adventuring. I think we're going to read through this and probably be done for today.
Right then, let's start you off nice and easy with 3 tasks that'll help you get used to life here in Limsa. Firstly, if you head down a floor, then point your nose to the west, you'll get an eye full of the great glowing crystal in the middle of the courtyard. That's an aetheryte, a device that can move you from one place to another in the blink of an eye. Ain't no swifter way to travel, providing there's an aetheryte where you want to go, of course. Have a chat with the yellow jacket on guard down there, and you'll be treated to a lecture on the workings of the device. Before you do that, though, remember to touch the thing. Strange as it sounds, it won't work till you have. Second on the list is the marketplace. You'll find weapons and armour and all your venturing bits and pieces for sale in the district what lies beyond the aetheryte. Don't go throwing your gill around just yet, though, or you'll get fleeced quicker and you can say, "Why is my coin purse so light?" Have a word with Swazblit instead. He's the head of the Merchants League, by the way. Give him this old octant, and he'll treat you well. For the last of me helpful hints, I suggest you meet some fellow spell slingers of the Arcanist Guild. I guarantee you'll learn a few new tricks for your tome if you decide to join their crew. Marie, I don't really know how to pronounce that, at the front desk is the one to get you started. Got all that, lash? Seeing to them 3 tasks will take you a little jaunt around the city and help you work out where everything is. Now, I've best be getting on. Run along, eh? Bugger it. There I go, sending you off without telling you something crucial. That bloody calamity's made a right mess of me memory, I swear. Well, that or the ale. Any road. Well, Jesus, another, God, man, this guy's really just a drunk. Any road. Well, you're right. If you happen to pass any poor souls what look like they might need your help, consider giving their tale a woe a listen, eh? No, we're only doing main story quests. Sounds like a chore, I admit, but you never knew what interesting opportunities could be lurking out there, just waiting for you to stumble on them. For example, any over yonder's been casting glances at you since you waltzed in. Why not lend an ear and see what she has to say? Aye, you're like to find yourself running odd errands in the beginning, but once you build a reputation as a woman folk can trust, the jobs will get harder and the rewards more generous. If you have the time, I'd also seek the advice of the smith here in the wench. The lads as bear that title have some fine advice for them what's starting out in the profession, and that, my girl, is how you go about becoming a legend among venturers. Yo. Sup, babe. So, ne. Quest accepted, alright. Let's do this. Alright, we gotta go talk to the little dude. To leave the Drowning Wench, you must accept the quest Making a Name by speaking with Ninia. You don't especially want to do this quest, but you, from what I recall when I did this about an hour and a half ago, you have to do it. So what we will do is we will accept the quest, because it'll allow us to go down the thing.
Oh, sorry, I didn't read the quest.
Well, would you look at this? A shiny new adventure. Listen close, lads. I have some information that might just help put you on the map here in Limsa. I was passing through Bulwark Hall below not long ago and saw a bunch of herbs just scattered about on the ground. Now, I am not entirely certain, but I think they might have been the black market wares known as dream flowers. Limsa Lominsa is a busy port, and not all the merchants that blow in across the strait are above board, if you know what I mean. How'd the plants end up in the mizzenmast? Who knows? It might have been a deal gone bad. The important thing is you make a name for yourself by handing them in. Speak to Scanrail, and she'll get you down to the first floor. Then all you have to do is pick up the herbs and take them to Alskiff at the Octant. Being a worldly captain, he knows a thing or two about such shady goods.
All right, quest accepted. Let's go talk to Scanrail.
You wish to visit Bulwark Hall below. The crow's lift is ready when you are.
Yep. Okay, I think we have enough time to do the picking up the weird herbs quest.
Peculiar herb.
Thank you. So yeah. So we're nearly done for today. And for anybody who showed up in the half hour that I was actually live, I appreciate you being here. I will be back next week at 2:30. Hopefully I'll remember to actually hit the go live button this time. I appear to be... Huh. That was weird. I don't know what happened there. So... I think I'm stuck. Something very strange is going on. Anyway, so let's take a look at the... La-di-da. Well, that sucked. Average watch time. Very sad. I'm a very sad man. Oh well, maybe next week I won't screw it up. So, since I appear to be completely stuck, for some reason I can't move. This is weird. So yeah, I'm going to call it there. Thank you everybody for... Let's switch to our full cam. Thank you everybody for stopping by, or if you're watching this later, thanks for watching. I will be back next... Wednesday at 2:30 to 4:30 to continue our adventures with our darling graduate student Sabeau Tabie as she makes her way in Eorzea. And until then, bye guys.